Well, folks, it was a rough Friday, to put it lightly, right? We had every index get completely squashed today. The S&P went down 1.4%, the Qs went down almost 2%, as the Russell, guys, went down over 2%, actually about 2.25%, and the Dow only went down only 1%, as oil went up to about 98 a barrel on WTI, Brent went to 112 a barrel, and the VIX went up 11%. It closed at about 27 points, and honestly, the VIX looks like it wants to go higher. I would not be surprised if we went to 30, higher than 30 even next week on the VIX, which is why I didn't make any moves in the market this week. I'm sitting on cash. I'm stacking cash because honestly, I think that's going to happen. I think the VIX will creep up a little bit more, maybe mid 30s, dare I say high 30s. And you know what happens when the VIX gets to 40? If that happens, guys, that's generally a great time to buy stocks. So we have to cover a bunch of stocks in this video. The charts, we'll break down SoFi very quickly and go over just in general what I'm doing. So guys, hit the like button, consider subscribing, join the Patreon if you want to keep up with my portfolio updates and my private Discord. All those links are down below. And now, let's dive into it. So you guys can see, again, every index got destroyed. And looking at SPY, we filled the gap down to, 648? We actually got down to 644. So we actually broke through that point, which we covered here on the channel recently, right? We talked about how if this descending triangle plays out on SPY, which it did, we could get down to the 640s. And that's exactly what happened. And QQQ went down to about, 580, which we also called that out. The descending triangle here played out. Boom, we got down to about, we actually got down to 570, I think, today. 578, not 570 on the dot, but 578, and you're seeing now a nice relief rally actually in the aftermarket. The Qs are up to 586, so we're up $8 off the low, about 1.4%. And SPY in the aftermarket is up from 644 to about 653, a $9 move there, which is honestly a nice relief rally. And we can see percentage-wise, if this wants to work, it's about a 1.4% move, which honestly, guys, this could be the relief rally before we get more red on Monday, potentially, if things get worse over the weekend in regards to the Middle East. This could be that relief rally that people are arguing that we're due for, come Monday, Tuesday next week. And I heard a lot of people say, oh, we're due for a relief rally. You might have just got it in the aftermarket, which is why I'm cautious buying in the aftermarket today. You might have just got that relief rally, and now it could be setting up for more downside come Monday, Tuesday, especially if, things get worse in the Middle East, which could easily happen. We got a lot of news today regarding that. Things look like they're escalating. We're not going to get too deep into it in this video, guys. But yeah, things are not looking so pretty. And when it comes to SoFi, let's quickly break down these charts. But first, actually, a quick word from our sponsor, Moomoo. You can get up to $1,000 of NVIDIA stock right now and up to 8.1% on your uninvested cash. Listen to this, guys. So I've been trading stocks for over a decade, guys, and one of my biggest problems has always been finding a platform that has it all. The clean and simple to use UI, right? All the advanced tools to help my advanced trading, and that's exactly why I've been using Moomoo for years. And what I love about Moomoo is they offer trader grade platform capabilities that just flat out outpace competitors like Robinhood, in my opinion, by a mile. And again, it's a one-stop shop covering all asset classes from US stocks to international stocks, crypto, options, you name it. And guys, Moomoo's loaded up with features that you would have to pay a lot of money on other platforms to use. I mean, look at all this detail on their shareholders. We have key indicators, all the different financial statements. I mean, look at all this, guys. And you want to know the beautiful thing, guys? You can use Moomoo today as well and get up to 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash and up to $1,000 of NVIDIA stock, depending on how much money you deposit onto the platform, simply by using my affiliate link down below. And check out the disclaimer and all the terms and conditions. And now let's continue on. So looking at SoFi here, we went down 1% on the day, and it was quite the roller coaster ride. You guys can see we closed at 1690, but we actually hit the mid 17s in the middle of the day. We hit 1740, and then we dumped off a cliff all the way down to 1670. So that was an 80-cent drop there, about 4%. And now SoFi, as of the aftermarket, is rallying a little bit, which good for SoFi, but yeah, it's still being dominated by the bears. And the fact that we got down to 1660, 1670 today, that's not a good sign. In terms of the descending triangle potentially playing out, it looks like it might play out. We keep testing the mid 16s. We're holding it. We held it as of today, but guys, we are just getting deeper and deeper into this triangle, and eventually it looks like, well, we're not going to hold 1650, the way things are shaping up on this chart here. So I think SoFi, I've been saying this, I sound like almost like a broken record right now, but I think it's coming, and the chart keeps on, backing up my opinion here. I think we're going lower, and the fact that we had another 1% red day today, we're digging deeper into that 1650 level. We're getting closer. We closed in the high 16s. I think we're setting up for that drop, and I don't know if it's going to be, a sustainable drop in terms of, okay, it's going to last 2-3 months. It's going to bleed out to $12, $13, $14. I think it's going to be a quick drop. I think it's going to get down to $15, maybe lower, maybe depending on how things overseas go. But I think it's going to be a quick drop. We'll get another round of buying from Noto. We'll get a ton of retail buying in at 14, 15, 16, and I think we snap back from there. So that's why I'm being very cautious, or not even cautious, but I'm being very ready. I'm ready for that quick blip, that quick drop, because that's where I'm looking to buy, right? That's what I'm waiting for. And, the chart supports potentially SoFi going all the way down to $12, which I've been on record saying I don't think that's necessarily going to happen, but it could if things got really ugly, $12, $13, but I genuinely don't think it's going to get under that unless we get into a crazy market crash, a depression, who knows, right? Which I doubt that happens. I hope that doesn't happen. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments down below. And we're seeing some stocks drop to absolutely insane levels. Like Meta, for example. I almost bought some more Meta today, guys, but I held off. I'm waiting till Monday. I want to see how this weekend goes, stack some more cash. Meta's now trading at 20 times forward earnings, and the chart, I'll be honest, does not look good now on the 4-hour time frame. It doesn't. We have a descending triangle. We're now at 580, 590, which is a major support, but if that breaks, the reality is, guys, Meta could be slipping down, maybe down to the low 500s, mid 500s, and that would be a ridiculous buying opportunity, but that would be, painful in the short term, although it would be a great long-term, opportunity there. So for me, I'm eyeing up Meta, no doubt, for next week to buy more, and I'm also looking at NVIDIA, like I've been talking about for a while, right? We've all been talking about NVIDIA. This went down to 172 today, and I talked about it in my Discord this morning. I was like, guys, be careful. I think NVIDIA is going to the low mid 170s as early as today, and that is exactly what happened. I said that when we were at $178 this morning, 177, and look, this thing got all the way down to 171, and I was pretty close to adding NVIDIA today. This is the only one that I wanted to potentially add today, but I didn't at that 171, 172 mark, and it kind of ran away from me in the aftermarket to 175, and I'm not going to rush it or force it at 175. I'm going to wait and see next week how it plays out. I think we very well could go back to 170. If things get ugly, maybe high 160s, which, guys, that would be an insane deal on NVIDIA. If it breaks 170, honestly, that is not good for the chart. The chart would, it'd be a multi-month low at that point. But long-term wise, gosh, that is a gift, in my opinion. If we get it in the high 160s, that would be nuts. But I don't know. I just, maybe in the short term, I just have trouble seeing NVIDIA breaking that rock solid 170 support, which has been, holding since September. I have a little trouble thinking or believing it breaks that. But it could. It easily could. And after that, it could fill the gap down to 165. And oh boy, I'm buying 165, 170 even, mid-high 160s. I'm definitely a buyer of this stock. And I already own a bunch of shares. I've been buying it for months now, but I'm looking to buy even more. I just think it's getting way too beaten up after great earnings. As the company upped their guidance, it just doesn't make sense. And I'm buying as there's fear clearly in this market. What else? What else did well today? Well, SQQQ did well today. A lot of these bearish or bear leveraged ETFs, SQQQ does the opposite of the NASDAQ 100, the Qs, right? It goes up 3 times what the NASDAQ 100 goes down. So let's say, for example, like today, QQQ went down almost 2%, and we had SQQQ up about 6%. So you kind of get how that works. This is good. A solid trading vehicle, I would say. If you want to bet on the market, going down that day, or if you're seeing a bunch of volatility, stocks going down, SQQQ could be a nice trading vehicle for that. I've traded a bunch over the years. SPXS is another one, which is the same thing, but on the S&P 500, it goes up 3 times what the S&P goes down. So SPXS, I'm eyeing up for a trade potentially, and I was about to buy SQQQ at $70 the other day, guys, and I didn't. And now it's at what? It closed at $80, and you're not supposed to really swing trade these due to the decay, due to how they're set up, right? Not ideal to hold these long term, especially. I mean, you can get away with it over a couple of days, but they're really meant for day trading, especially if you're noticing a day like today. SQQQ would have been great to hop in on, but it could reverse violently. If we get a crazy run in the market, right, you can get completely squashed on something like this, which is why you have to be careful. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Don't forget to check out that Moomoo link for up to $1,000 of NVIDIA stock and up to 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash. Check out all the terms and conditions linked down below. Check it out, guys, and join the Patreon for my portfolio updates and my private Discord. That's where you see all the moves I make in real time, how I run a portfolio, and you get access to that private Discord. All those links are down below, guys, pinned in the comments as well, or go to stasurfs.com/Patreon for the Patreon. I'll see you guys in there, and with that being said, have a great weekend.